Hey guys, so I wanted to do something special for Vlogmas and I couldn't figure out what exactly it was that I wanted to do. I finally figured it out halfway through December. I want to do a sit down video every other day up until Christmas. So today I'm just answering questions that you guys asked me on Instagram. If you don't follow me on Instagram, go over there and check it out. Someone asked, are you single? Yes, I am single. I have been single for about a year and a half now. I'm super happy that I was able to have this time to relearn myself and just become one with who I am, who I actually am outside of being in a relationship, having a partner. Oh, my hair's so frizzy, I can't even handle. I've been single for almost 2 years now. I definitely needed it after my last relationship, and I'm glad I'm able to focus on myself and relearn who I am. But I am kind of longing for a partner again. 2 years isn't that long, but I don't know. I just like having a partner. I like having someone to be around. And not to say that I didn't date the past 2 years. I definitely dated, but just didn't find the one, just waiting for that right person to come around. That picture did not help me figure out your ethnicity. So someone asked what my ethnicity was. I posted this picture here, and I thought it was pretty obvious. I'm black and white. So yeah, my mom's black and my dad's white. How do you flirt with a girl? Help. I don't know. To be honest, I wait until someone's flirting with me, like it's very obvious they're flirting with me, before I try to make any moves. Yeah, I don't make first moves because I don't want to make anyone uncomfortable if they are not into it, and I'd rather just know for sure. How do you know if a girl is gay or bi when she's not out yet? Well, you will not know until they are out and they confirm their sexuality. But basically, if you're just trying to know if a girl is into girls so that you can flirt them up, I normally go in and mention that I've had a girlfriend before. Try to drop hints that you like girls to see if they will drop hints that they also like girls. That's something that I like to do. I don't know if it even works, but that's something I like to do. Who are your celebrity crushes? Okay, one of them is Kristen Stewart. I'm obsessed with her, and she's basically the only girl, well, besides Halsey. Kristen Stewart and Halsey, I think, are my girl crushes, but then my guy crushes, I have a lot of for some reason. One of them, Justin Bieber, number one. And then I like Seth Rogen, Seth MacFarlane, Vince Vaughn, Jason Segel. I just think they're all just so funny. They're all just bear men. They look like bears and they're hilarious. So I'm obsessed with them. Those are my celebrity crushes. Do you speak Spanish? Yes and no. I understand Spanish almost completely unless someone's speaking really fast, but I don't like to say I speak Spanish because I don't speak. I know how to, but I don't speak it. I don't talk to anyone in Spanish, so I've really lost it. I went to school 7 years in Spanish and learning everything in Spanish, learning history, math, science, everything in Spanish. So going from a Spanish speaking school to an English school was very difficult. History is not the same. It was hard to relearn things as a high schooler, well, in 8th grade, but almost a high schooler. Relearning everything in English was so complicated. And I think I just hated Spanish as a kid. I hated that I had to go to a Spanish speaking school and not go to the regular school like everybody else. So I kind of just shut it out. Now, obviously, I'm grateful that I know Spanish and I can understand people, but at the time I just hated it so much. I feel like I shut a lot of it out and I'm not good at speaking it, so I don't really speak it. How old were you when you realized that you were gay? I was in 8th grade when I first dated a girl. I didn't know I was gay necessarily. I didn't know that I even liked girls. I didn't really think about it at the time. I just dated her and didn't care. And then I didn't think about it again until I was maybe 19 or 20. And then I realized, oh yeah, I like girls. Also, sexuality is so complicated, and my sexuality has fluctuated over the years. I don't think there's any way to just know for 1,000% unless you know for 1,000%, but I don't think that everyone does. So if you're feeling confused, I totally get you. Femme or masculine? I don't have a type. I feel like I've said that so many times before. I really, truly don't. I go with a vibe and a feeling that I have. I typically have dated more masculine women, but I know that I'm attracted to femme girls. It's just not a lot of femme girls are attracted to other femme girls. Well, at least not that I come across. So since I'm pretty femme, yeah, it just doesn't really happen as much. But I've also dated femme girls. So I don't have a type. I really, really, really don't. I really just go off of a connection. NorCal or SoCal, and why? I am a California girl. I grew up in California. I grew up in NorCal, and I moved to SoCal for 6 years. I moved back to NorCal 2 years ago, and I'm moving back to SoCal in about 6 months. So I just love all of California. NorCal is so beautiful. It's so green. The ocean's prettier to me. The mountains are more beautiful. The trees, the space, the open land. It's just very beautiful, which is something that I love about NorCal. But I also love SoCal because of the community, because of just the environment. I love that you can just go meet new people all the time, and it's not as creative and artsy here. That is reasons why I love LA and like Southern California. I just feel like it's super creative, lots of gay people. It's just a melting pot of people, and I love that about LA. So that's why I'm moving back right now. I think that during this time in my life, I want to be in LA, so that's what I'm gonna do. What do you like most in a girl? So I guess when I'm dating, something that I really look for is somebody that is open-minded, creative. Those are two things that are super important to me. I like somebody that's interested in the same types of things that I'm interested in, whether that's art, film, YouTube, like whatever it is. I gravitate towards people that are interested in those types of things just because I want a partner in life. I know a lot of people say, oh, I like people that have their own hobbies and their own interests and like they're opposites of me or whatever that is. But I realized for me, I don't like opposite. I like somebody that we just like the same things. That's the type of people I like. So those are the things that I look for in somebody. And then also someone that is kind. Did I say open-minded? Open-minded. I don't know if I said that. Smart, unique. I feel like anybody looks for that, but yeah, that's what I like. What is a deal breaker for you? Somebody that, even if it's not they're not consciously trying to change me, but if I notice a red flag where they are trying to change me, that is like a deal breaker for me. Even if they don't even mean to, I think it's just not gonna work if you're trying to change somebody or if there's parts of someone you just don't like. I just think that if you're gonna try and change someone, that's not your person. So for me, it's a deal breaker if I notice those types of red flags, like you want to change me. Because I'm gonna do what I want when I want, and I need the freedom to do that. I'm very free-spirited. Yeah, I just like go at my own pace, and I want someone that can go at that pace with me and not change me. I don't know. Yeah, I think that would be my deal breaker, is just somebody that wants to change me. How are you these days? I like this question because there's no answer. Today, I'm doing so well. I've been so productive. I'm having a really happy, positive day. The last 2 days were the complete opposite. 2 days ago, I woke up in a schlump, stayed in bed all morning, tried to get up and be productive, and everything went wrong. Then I got in a little argument with one of my friends, and it wasn't bad, but it was just the cherry on top of a bad day. So the next day I decided, all right, I'm gonna have a me day and just let myself be sad. So yesterday I had a sad day. I did absolutely nothing, and I laid in bed all day. So I had 2 really bad days. And today I woke up and I said, okay, I had my bad day. I'm gonna have a good day today. And so I did. So I know how to deal with my lows. I think I deal with them really, really well. But when they do come down on me, it's hard. It's tough. I've had a lot of traumatic events happen in my life, and they all just kind of piled onto me. 2 days ago when I was having my bad day, I just remembered, like, something triggered in my head, and I remembered all these traumatic things, and that happens every once in a while. I think I deal with my traumas really well, and I take care of myself, but you can't erase them. So they are gonna fall on you every once in a while, and that's okay. It's okay to have a bad day, as long as you tell yourself, you know what, after my bad day today, I'm gonna turn it around tomorrow. So that's what I did, and thank you for asking this, but I think I'm doing okay today. And that's okay, you know? Even if you have a few bad days or even months. I've had months where I've not been okay, but I'm doing all right now. Favorite song to listen to at the moment? I love Justin Bieber, Lonely, and The Kid Ladow or something, Ladoy, I don't know. It's called Without You. It's so good. It's a TikTok song, but I'm obsessed. If you had a girl as beautiful as you, would you be jealous of her? That's super sweet. Thanks for calling me beautiful. Fortunately, I got past my jealousy phase a few years ago, and I don't really get jealous of other girls. I think we're all beautiful in our own unique ways. And when I see someone beautiful, it honestly just gives me like this boost of excitement to then go get beautiful myself. So like if I see someone with a beautiful fit on and they look fresh and they have their hair done, their makeup done, and they look beautiful, it makes me want to go and do that same thing. So then I'll be like, ooh, I want to go get beautiful too. And it doesn't mean that I'm jealous of her. It just means like I want to feel good like that too. So then I just go do that for myself. So yeah, I don't think I would get jealous. I think I would be happy that I have like such a hot partner. I don't know. Someone said, how are you holding up? COVID got me fucked up. I totally get that. Like I said, I go in waves. So sometimes I have a bad day and sometimes I have really, really good days. My best advice and my only advice to somebody that's going through something hard is like, let yourself be sad. I always tell myself, let myself be sad. Have this day to be sad. And tomorrow, change how you feel. Like, get up, do something for yourself and try to make it better. Like, but let yourself be sad when you're sad. It's okay. How do you know if a girl likes you? I have no clue until the person tells me. And even after that person tells me, I'm like, are you sure? I don't really know. I have the hardest time figuring that out. I don't know when a girl likes me at all. Someone said, what's the best part of your day? In general, my favorite time of day is when I wake up in the morning, and it's like an hour after I wake up in the morning. I'm like making breakfast, having tea. That is just my favorite time. It just feels so peaceful, so relaxing. It's before I work. But it's not like too early. It's just the perfect time of day, around like 11 a.m. What's your favorite thing to do? What is my favorite thing to do? Besides YouTube and like making art, I enjoy spending time with my best friend and my sister, and I love making art. Like my favorite thing ever: painting, coloring, drawing, building things, redecorating my room. Like those are things that I love to do other than YouTube. YouTube is like my number one favorite thing to do, or making videos in general, like TikTok videos even. So those are my favorite things to do. I think that's it for today's video. If you guys liked it, give it a thumbs up. And I will hopefully be posting these every 2 days. They won't be always questions. They might be just a topic of conversation sometimes. So if you guys have any topics of conversation, leave them in the comments down below. I'll see you guys in this video right here. Bye.